Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com bringing you another new stuff video. I just had some new shoes as well as a couple different balls show up, and I figured I'd make a quick little video showing you guys what is going to be going up on the channel in the next week or so. So without further ado, let's take a look at what just arrived. So as you can see, quite a few new things just showed up, and we're going to go over each item individually just to take a closer look at it really quickly. But let me know down below in the comment section which items you'd like to see go up on the channel right away. Whichever ones get the most amount of requests is the videos that I will post first. So the first shoe that I have right here is a pair of Nikes. This is a women's variation of the Nike Hypervenom Phantom 2 in the Spark Brilliance Olympic pack. So this is the women's variation of the Spark Brilliance pack. I already made a video on the Magista Obra 2 and the Superfly 5 as part of this women's pack. So if you missed those videos, go ahead, they'll be on the channel. I'll leave a little pop-up on screen if you want to check it out. But basically, this is a really good looking colorway of the Phantom 2 in my opinion. It's got the new, obviously the Nike Skin upper variation, and then it's just a combination of white, blue, and orange with a little bit of Volt Yellow. Really good looking colorway, and of course we'll go all the details in a video specifically on this shoe. Next to those, I have a pair of shoes that a lot of you guys have been asking to see on the channel. This is the Dark Space Pack Adidas X 16 Plus Pure Chaos. I'm not sure why the camera doesn't want to focus. Give it a second and it should focus. I don't know, maybe it's just the color or something, but anyways, it's pretty much an all black shoe. There it goes. And then you have the Adidas logo, which is reflective, but it's a really cool reflective in that it kind of shows up as like a rainbow effect when a camera flashes on it, or if you're in like a stadium lighting situation. Really, really cool. And then the sole plate, something you can't really tell online, is a black chrome, which I think looks really, really good. And of course, we'll go over all the details on this shoe in the video specifically on this particular pair. Next to those, I have a pair of shoes that a lot of you guys have been requesting to see. This is the Puma evoSPEED Fresh. Now this is kind of a variation of the evoSPEED 2 SL in that it does have the same sole plate and stud pattern, which makes this shoe very light, but the upper is essentially a mesh material with some very, very thin fuse reinforcement. So it's almost a full mesh upper, super light, really, really comfortable, very flexible shoe. Probably not the most durable thing in the world. It's under the 5-ounce mark, which is pretty incredible. But again, with any of these shoes that are this light, they generally tend to not last as long. The thinner and lighter that you make a shoe, like I said, it's generally not going to last as long as something that weighs twice as much and with materials that are twice as thick. So just keep that in mind with all of these shoes. These have a retail price of $180. I didn't bring in the first colorway because they were never available in my size, 9.5 US. I don't know why that is, but there are two new colorways that are now available, this one being the red, white, and black pair that I think looks pretty cool. And again, expect a detailed video on this shoe specifically in the very near future. Definitely something interesting from Puma. The next two shoes I have here are, again, from the Dark Space Pack. A lot of you guys are probably asking, where is the laceless Pure Control? I'm going to be bringing those in. They're just not in stock as of yet. So in the meantime, I do have the other three shoes as part of the pack, which include this, the Adidas Ace 16.1 Prime Knit, which is pretty much all black with reflective Adidas stripes. And then of course you do have the black reflective laces in the shoe. And then the little Ace logo is actually like a neon yellow color. I know it's not really showing up on camera all that well. Black sole plate, but really, really nice colorway. If you're into all black, there's a lot to like about this one. And then of course, you have the X16.1, which is kind of a variation of the X16 Plus without the lace cover, but there's more differences aside from just that. And this does have an interesting texturing to it that we haven't had on previous colorways. There's no reflective elements on this shoe like you're gonna find on this shoe and this one. This is pretty much just a straight up blackout, which is not a bad thing. They look really, really good. And again, look forward to a video on these in the near future. And then behind, I have two variations of the new Adidas Finale 17 Champions League match ball. So the white one that I have right here is the standard colorway, which they're pretty much going to use in all of the Champions League games. And then next to that, I have the winter ball variation, which they never use ever. So this is one of those balls that I guess if you want something a little bit different, or you just like the orange color, probably worth picking up. I'm not sure if this ball's been unveiled yet. It is available at pretty much every retailer that's going to sell it, but I have it. I'm going to make a video on it as soon as possible. Pretty interesting design. I'll be talking specifically about what this design actually means a little bit later in the video when I put it up, but nonetheless, Pretty cool looking ball. Same Champions League ball we've had for the last couple of years. Just some new colors and graphics. But that's pretty much it in terms of what's arrived. And I'll leave you to my outro. Alright guys, so let me know what products you'd like to see go up on the channel as soon as possible. Whatever does get the most amount of requests is what I'll be putting up right away. As far as other content on the channel is concerned, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for more playtest videos. I was doing the playtest vlogs over the last couple of weeks pretty consistently, but unfortunately I suffered a little bit of a minor foot injury about 2 weeks ago now. I'm starting to get better. Basically what happened is I ripped a callus on the bottom of my foot, and it leaves bare skin that isn't exactly the most comfortable thing to run around on. It's almost like getting a blister, but one that you can't really control. You build up a callus, and eventually if it gets soft enough, it can just completely rip off, which is what happened to me while I was actually playing. So like I said, for the last 2 weeks or so, I've kind of been letting that heal. It's a lot better now, so expect to see playtest videos on a lot of shoes. You guys have been asking to see the Walmart shoes. A lot of people want to see that. The new Opus 2 as part of the Magista line, that's definitely coming. And a lot of people have been requesting shoes like the X16 Plus Pure Chaos, which is a shoe that I haven't done a playtest video on either. So expect more playtest videos in the very near future. Let me know what you guys want to see as far as content in this video is concerned on the channel. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this new stuff series. The response has been really good thus far. So as long as you guys continue to enjoy them, I will continue on with these new stuff videos. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, thanks for watching.